Guys, so I'm going to walk you through how you could use Zoom. When you get to just going to the Zoom sign-in page, it's going to prompt you to sign in. They're allowing people with Google accounts to sign in for free right now, so that shouldn't be a problem. You just use your school credentials, and it will bring you to a page like this. So here's the basic choices down the left side of the screen, but basically we're going to be facing on looking at the meetings. So I'm going to schedule a new meeting. My meeting, you can put a sample, say Wyckoff history, description, when I can do the time. So I'm going to do right now because Mrs. Danner is going to hop on with me to show you guys how this will work. So we're going to say 7:30 p.m. I can do a duration. I'm going to do 2 hours. So the video for hosts will be on, participants on if you want it on. Okay, meeting options, enable join before host, mute participants upon entry. This might be a good idea because when we do this as teachers, everybody comes in and they don't know the microphone's on, and that might be an issue with our students. So that might be a good thing to do. But for the purpose of this now, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to hit start this meeting. And it'll bring me to this page. Sometimes on your personal computer, it's going to probably force you to download Zoom. It's not an issue. You just download it. And then you're going to install it to your computer. There we go. I'm going to sign in. Sign in with Google. It's going to prompt you again to use your school sign in. Open Zoom, is that Open Zoom US? Yep. Zoom would like to access the microphone. You're going to say okay. Okay, and then you can see I've got a meeting scheduled already because I did it on their account, but you could do it here. So I'm going to start the meeting. It's asking me to access my camera. I'm going to do that. I hit OK. And now you can see this is my camera. So join with computer audio, test speaker, microphone. I'm not going to do that. Automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting. Say yes. And now I'm in the meeting. Now, if I want people to join this meeting, like let's say I'm going to post this to my Google Classroom, okay, right down here at the bottom where it says invite, you can copy the URL. So now I'm actually going to email this to Miss Danner, and she's going to join in on our meeting. But in our instance, we might put this in our Google Classroom for students to join. So I'm going to paste this in that email. Hit send. I'm going to text her and let her know I sent it to her. And then in a second, I don't know why Henry Berman's showing up there as someone I want to have join. It's kind of funny. But students can also download the app. And when they download the app, they could actually join on their phone. And it's going to ask them for the Zoom meeting ID. So if you look at the top of like this bar here, it says 278-806-702. That would be the ID that you would post on your Google Classroom for them to get onto it. So hopefully in a second, Miss Danner is going to join in. And when she joins in, I'll show you how we can share screens. She just got the email, so she should be popping in any second. So there's Miss Danner. Hi, Miss Danner. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you fine. So we're going to show them some things. So I'm going to do the chat. So over here, I hit the chat button and go to everyone, and I can type, hello class, and you should be able to see that up on your screen in the top right here. Do you see that? Okay. Now share screen. I can push my screen to them. I could pull up a whiteboard. So like if I go like this and hit the whiteboard, hit share. Do you see a whiteboard showing up on yours, Miss Danner? Okay, now I can draw on it. And I believe, Jamie, I'll stop calling you Miss Danner. We'll start drawing. Can you draw on it as well? Okay, so she's not able to draw on it, so that's good. Yeah, I do see your drawing, so now it's in green. So, okay. So what she was saying, view, and where that's in the on your screen. Your screen's gonna look different than mine. Yeah. So you could also annotate, like if I pulled up a document. So if I do screen share, uh, and just have you share my screen, can you see my screen now? Okay, so, and if you look at the top of my screen, if you're watching this video, when I scroll up to the top, it's giving me annotation features. So now I could draw on my screen, and Jamie should be able to see that as well. Yeah, you can't draw on my screen, but you can see my drawing, correct? Oh, you can draw on it too? Okay. So they'd have to hit the view option, I annotate on the view options. So basically, this is it. If we had 30 to 40 kids in here, you actually would have a screen like you see on this right side of my screen where all of the kids' thumbnails of pictures would show up. You can mute them one by one. You can make this go smaller so you don't have to see all of them. You can hide the thumbnail video. Um, but that's basically it. That's the simple way that you would do a Zoom. I think the easiest way to push it out to them would be through a link in your Remind 101 or in your Google Classroom. So if you have any questions, email me and I'll be sure to help you further. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate your help. See you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Stay frosty. Bye.